This video is to show you how to do a mirror graph in Excel. I'm going to start in Jamovi. I'm going to use the file graphs, and I'm going to use these three variables: a material, strength, and method. So we have two methods of testing tensile strength: experimental and old. This is the actual measurement of tensile strength, which is a continuous variable. And then we have another nominal variable, which is the type of material: Kevlar, fiberglass, and carbon fiber. So to begin, I'm going to start with in the Analysis tab, and then I go to Exploration, then Descriptives. I'm going to drag strength into variables, and then I'm going to drag material and method into split by. So it always defaults to this large table, so I'm going to uncheck a lot of things. I only want the N. So I'm actually going to move method to the top. I feel it makes the table look cleaner, because then I just have two, and then I have the three options. This I'm going to copy into Excel. So I'm just going to paste what I get from Jamovi, and I'm still going to have to clean this data. So I'm going to move this three over here. I am going to label this one as experimental and this one as the old, which are the correct labels. I'm not making those up. And then I'm going to delete everything else. So the next step is going to be adding a negative sign to the values for experimental. The way I'm going to do it is I click on it, I do minus and then enter, minus and then enter, minus and then enter. So I need to do the minus because I'm trying to do a mirror graph, so I want to put it on the negative axis. Let me show you. Then I'm going to select everything. I'm going to click insert. I'm going to go to charts. I'm going to select this one that's called stack bar. And putting the negative in there is what actually makes it puts it on the same, so putting the negative in here is what makes the bar, it's what puts the graph on the same y-axis but different x-axis. I am going to delete the lower values on the axis because that's going to confuse people. Delete. I am also going to move the labels carbon fiber, fiberglass, and Kevlar. The way I'm going to do it is I select this. I'm going to click here on the little chart. Make sure you're in the chart, the one that has the chart options. I'm going to go into labels and I'm going to move it low. Yeah, low. If you say high, it's going to put it to the right. So I'm okay with having it to the left side. The next thing I would want to do would be select and add labels, add data labels, select. I right click and add data labels. So here I have a problem, two problems. They're negative and they're black and you cannot really see them. And I guess, we could change the color of the chart, but that's not like the best option in my opinion. So you can change the background color and that fixes the issue with the font being black, but the problem is that we still have the negative. So we can select them. I right click on that and then I go into format data labels. It opens a menu over here. Make sure you're in the charts. I'm going to scroll down to number. Here in category, I'm going to select number. I don't need decimal, so I'm just going to put a 0 in there. And then I'm going to select this number here. This one is going to take away the negative. Here you can change from red to whatever color. So if I wanted black, I can type black or white and then add, and it will make it white. So now my background is actually too pale, but that's how you would change it. And that's how you get rid of the negative. So I think that's all. Ideally, you're going to have a title. You can actually select this gray lines and delete them, and that makes it look nicer. If you want to remove the vertical lines, again, I would select the bars. I double click on that, make sure you're in the chart one. and I would remove the width. If you want to add the outline to that, you would go into this menu format and then here for the outline, maybe white, maybe black, I don't know, whichever color. Get creative. So you see how it added those little lines between the bars. If you had more categories, you definitely want to add those. And that's it. That's how you create a mirror graph.